Black Friday is upon us again, and I can't help but think back to the craziest Black Friday experience I ever had. It's 2016, and my mother and I are having the classic debate, like, this is what Thanksgiving's all about, be thankful, be grateful. You don't need to go at the crack of dawn and do this. We can get up like normal people at 7 and then go shopping then. And I'm like, Mom, at 7, all the good deals will be gone. I rally my cousins and my Uncle Jody and my father to find the best deal early in the morning. Now, I've plummeted down many an aisle purchasing low-priced products for sport, but this one really takes the cake. The owner of the Governor Square Mall in Clarksville, Tennessee, says that in years past he's been saddened by exactly what my mother's talking about. People squandering a day, a time to celebrate all that they're grateful for, and instead traded for elbowing each other trying to get more stuff. So this year he says is going to be different. This year he says Governor Square Mall is not opening their doors until the day after Thanksgiving, as opposed to a lot of these other stores that are opening at midnight or 1 a.m. It says this year we're not opening our doors until early the next morning. Now, even if the doors didn't technically open until 5:30, there would be a line outside so that as soon as those doors did open, whoever had gotten there first at, say, 2 in the morning would be the first to the deal. So me, my cousins Josh and Ben, my dad, and my Uncle Jody, we get there very early, playing cards on the concrete, and there's strangers in line in front of us, strangers in line behind us. At one point, a car stopped, the window rolled down, and the guy goes, "What are you guys in line for?" And we're like, "The Governor Square Mall is having a special extravaganza." No one knew exactly what was going on, but we knew it was going to be big. And it was freezing. I remember being layered up, clutching my coffee like, this is what the American dream is all about. And eventually, when the clock hit its mark, the doors to the Governor Square Mall opened, and we all ran like madmen. We're running, and we're running, and we're running, but we don't know where we're running. The Governor Square Mall has a lot of corridors, a lot of lefts and rights, a lot of long hallways. Eventually, I have this feeling that no one knows where we're going. Through a panicked frenzy, people start realizing that they are, in fact, falling behind. Someone else knows where we're supposed to go, and we don't. So we all start following the noise, and soon a cluster begins forming right outside the food court. There's a group of 10, 12, and soon it's 20, soon it's 30, soon it's 60, soon it's 100, and before I know it, I am surrounded shoulder to shoulder with strangers. My knees are locked. At one point, I start to go down, and my dad catches me. I see a look of fear in his eyes, and he's like, "Son, stand straight." There was a definite sway in the crowd, an undeniable left lean, an undeniable right lean, and it was only when I looked at my dad in the eyes and I saw his slight look of panic that I realized we were in a potential pickle. If people fell on us, I don't know, like, do you just fall under? There was no space to wiggle. There was no wiggle room. And I want to hope that people would stand back, but I've read enough horror stories to wonder. You may be asking yourself, why are they in a cluster? Why aren't they in a line? What are they in line for? Well, the owner of the Governor Square Mall did say that they were going to do something that had never been done before, and I think I kind of believe him. Above us was a huge net filled with balloons. Slightly less above us, which I guess is another way of saying in between us and the balloons, was it's like a forklift, but there's a lady at the top with a bullhorn, and she says, "In 23 minutes, these balloons are going to drop, and you will find inside each balloon is a voucher." She went on to explain that each voucher had a matching gift card. Surrounding us at every angle were 4 surrounding tables, and there was a representative at those tables with a plethora of gift cards that matched the vouchers in the balloons. Now, the lady with the bullhorn on the forklift went on to explain that if that balloon were to pop before it got to the table with the gift card, then it wasn't valid. The voucher was no good, the gift card was void. Nobody gets it. They had to ensure that, I don't know, the balloon was acquired properly. So the countdown continues, and people are picked out of the crowd one by one. There's a mother with a baby, and the mall cops are like, "You gotta get out of line, ma'am." And they actually end up making an announcement 10 minutes before saying that if you are under 16, you are not eligible. My cousin Ben was under 16, and my cousin Ben was also very pissed. So he went to the food court to eat some orange chicken, and my Uncle Jody is a great dad, so he went with him. So it's me, it's my dad, and his cousin Josh, and we're in the crowd, in the middle of the crowd, looking up at these balloons, and the countdown is getting very close to 0. I just need 1 balloon. I could try and get 2, even 3, but if they all pop, then I'm totally screwed. I'm kind of looking around at the heights around me. I'm like, I think I can get 1.
3, 2.
Looking at Josh, I'm looking at Dad. People are eyeing each other. Strangers turned friends that you once joked with and traded 80s references with at 3 in the morning are now strangers again as you eye each other for the prize.
1.
Balloons fall, scrambling commences, elbowing panic, pop, pop. It's pandemonium where people are running to their tables with their balloon. They're trying to get their gift cards. I have a memory of a lady sobbing across from a mall cop. She's holding a shriveled balloon and a little voucher, and she's like, please, please get this cut. And he's like, I'm sorry, ma'am, the balloon popped. You know the rules. So sweet viewer, the time had come for me to grasp my balloon and hold it above my head and make my way to the proper table and the balloon to the old man in front of me and wait to see what my prize would be. Pop! Oh. He holds it up. He smiles. Congratulations. $150 to anywhere in the mall complex, which includes the Best Buy across the street. Hark the herald angels sing. I can hear the choir. I have made $150 by standing for hours, by getting up early, by refusing my mother's wishes to stay home and enjoy what I already had. My cousin next to me, fortunately, got a buy one, get one family portrait session from Clarksville, Tennessee, and he said glumly, I'm not even from here. My dad got a $25 gift card to Old Navy. I remember him saying, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get your mother some socks. Ben's at the food court eyeing the whole thing. He's finished with his orange chicken. I feel like Charlie from Charlie's Chocolate Factory when he got the golden ticket. People are taking pictures of me. People are offering me $80 cash for the $150 gift card. I'm like, I'm good. I'm okay. I don't really have a moral to this story other than it was chaos. It was pure bliss. I have no regrets. I think everyone else that came with me had a few, but they were good sports about it. We went home and ate Thanksgiving leftovers for breakfast, and then fell asleep to Psych. And honestly, it was one of my favorite Thanksgivings. I don't really have a moral here other than to share it with you and say people are crazy, and I'm a crazy person, and I went, and I was part of the pandemonium. But I don't think they ever did it again. And shout out to the Governor Square Mall. Happy holidays.